Spicy Waffle, I'm Core Win.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more Heretical Doom. Everywhere I go is Crushy Boys. I don't want your Crushy Boys, bro. I don't want your... No, it's been a long time since we've seen these, mummy face killers. Hasn't it?
Yeah, at least a couple maps.
I miss the mummy face killers. Then again, I'm not sure, maybe this area is going to be very lava themed. So I see a lot of llama. I would go for a llama themed map. I'd go for a llama themed map.
I'm down with that.
But anyway, the last level, or the last sort of zone was it was like very sauna based. So this time I've noticed that unlike in the Doom games, this game is very much like themed on its I hear demon screaming. I hear demon screaming and demons creaming.
I just barely hear it because my headphone adapter sucks.
Anyway, I just noticed that he shoves the ball onto it. Okay,
I didn't notice that before.
Look, as he shoves the orb onto it to reload it. That's somehow cute and yet also disturbing. That's all I'm saying here. So if I jump down here, will this raise up too? No. So how does one raise Fang again? And I keep hearing, how does one get back? Okay, you know what I can probably no. Stop shooting me. It's fucking rude.
Yeah, do you have a flighty spell?
I don't have a flighty spell, but I can just teleport back home with this thing. So there we go. We're back in control of the situation. So now I got my yellow keys, or it's my yellow keys. So I don't want to go. Okay, I'm picking up all of my no. That guy got absolutely riggedy fucking wrecked. I can't tell if I can hear the sound of a thing opening when I press. Oh, I bet that raised another one of those bridges. That's what I bet it fucking did. Let me go. Yep, I was right. Yeah. Corwin wins again, motherfuckers. Corwin wins again. It's in the name, man. Corwin, motherfucker.
You know what? You're right.
Boop.
Eggs. Or balls or testicles or whatever the fuck they are.
Boop, you explode. That's the way science and industry works. It's just basic politeness to explode when I boop you, okay? Nope. Sometimes I'm confused as to what these motherfuckers are dropping. Aren't you confused sometimes?
I'm confused by a lot of stuff in the game because I haven't played it really.
Yeah, that is.
So I don't have like the institutional knowledge.
He was waiting as his teammates rushed out there to fight me, and he was like, "I'm a get the heretic guy when he's low on health and everything. I'm gonna pop out when he opens the door and be like, surprise, motherfucker! Yeah, I'm coring your asshole out with a pitchfork." That's how it works.
Are you saying you put the pitchfork in the butt and then rotate
the asshole out with the pitchfork? That's
hardcore,
dude. That was the steepest staircase I have ever seen. There's no way that, dude. There's no way that's approved.
That's really a ladder.
There's no way that's approved by your local, building standard.
That's like if a set of stairs made love to an actual ladder. And then had a baby.
If you try to build that in England, somebody's going to come along and be like, oi, governor.
We haven't issued planning permission for that.
It's too steep, governor. I'm not going to be allowing that.
He pulls out a big old chain.
No.
Pulls out a big old chain with like a...
I could have sworn that I'd activated my super ability. I could have sworn that I'd well, you know what? This red skull staff of madness, it don't even need its super ability to be activated. It just tears holes and don't afraid of nothing. Wait, can I do my I can finally do the secondary fire with my sex bow now, which is what I have been fucking waiting for. Anyway, go on.
Like if you violate the health and safety standards to that extent, a big bloke shows up with like a chain with the reflective tape on it. It's like, it's time to apply the safety chain. And then he just whomps on you for days.
Yup. Dude, bloke is an expression that we could use having in America.
I agree with that.
All we have is dude, and occasionally even worse, just calling everybody bruh. That's bruh and dude. That's
and then
the
that thing where you spell bro B-R-O-H.
I've never even seen that.
I saw that relatively recently.
Don't spell bro with an H. That's just. But the other
it makes
thing,
it sound like you pronounce it bro. Bro.
It sounds like something that would happen in the Skyrim universe. That's
bro.
It's something that a dragon would say in Skyrim. But
so they're hovering at each other, going, "What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, bro?"
That in America we don't have anybody who says H. I can tolerate somebody saying Z, right? Because
that's just what they call that.
That's just what they call
letter.
That's what they call what we in America call
a Z.
The Z.
And if you really want to put me all the way against the wall with that, I think Z is kind of stupider.
Yeah,
just
but I mean
Z. It sounds dumber.
Let's face it. All sorts of letters sound stupid, like B and Q and shit like that.
Well, yeah, you reach sensory satiety with that really quickly if you just start saying Q.
Yeah, it just sounds
just like a bunch of sounds.
It just makes you sound like you've lost your friggin' mind.
But yeah, H. I can't get behind that. I'm sorry.
I can't approve. It's not like I hate you if you say hate or anything.
It's never gonna sound.
The spicy
normal.
waffle isn't like forsaking
We're
you
not
for
a
saying
hate group.
H.
Yeah, we just can't personally ever think it doesn't sound strange.
Yeah, just to me, it's always going to be H, and that's just that's the fucking end of it.
Now that we've said it, they both sound stupid.
What I will say is that I get the impression that it's because, nobody in America has ever had the accent that goes like, "I'm going to be going down to the hospital."
Yeah, so we don't drop.
And in England, they wanted to stop people. For some reason, they wanted to stop people from doing that, and that's why they started promoting the H thing. Whereas to me, it's like,
I don't think it would even do
why
that.
Why would you want to stop people from speaking with the accent that they've been speaking for forever? Why not just keep people saying H?
Yeah, well, how about not?
And
H?
also let people say they're going down to the hospital, love. That's just, I'm going to take the helicopter to the hospital.
Can't you just imagine,
frankly,
the guy with his received pronunciation
sounds pretty cool, honestly.
But the guy with his received pronunciation comes in, to beat the accent out of the children, and he's punishing them for saying stuff in the Cockney accent. And they're like, "Oh, you governor," and he's like, "You hate me, hate me."
Well, I've heard tell. Now we're going completely off on tangents here, but I've heard tell there was. I forget what her name is. She played Donna Noble in Doctor Who, though. I do remember that. But she had some sort of catchphrase where she'd say, "Are you bothered? Are you bothered?"
And they
tried to get Tony Blair back when he was the Prime Minister.
Yeah. Who remembers Tony Blair? I don't.
And he was like, "Are you bothered?" He just wouldn't say, "Are you bothered?" It's like,
"Are you bothered?"
It's like, dude, get, are you all out of grips because you need to get one. I better not accidentally friendly fire myself with that or something. Somehow when I'm playing a Doom Engine game, my brain, where normally it might say, "Hey, occasionally maybe you ought to save the game or something," it goes,
"You just don't."
Nah, fuck that. That's for other people. that's the and you see, there I go, almost getting destroyed-lated.
Have you saved yet?
No, that's savings for pussies.
I knew you were gonna say that, but then a bunch of 75 demons are gonna come blasting
pop out
of the
nowhere
wall
and rip my asshole off. I know the way it works. Okay, look, I
just realized something.
I didn't die. It's all good.
You know that game with the battle simulator that you could put whatever into? That we played a couple times on the channel, where we were having Space Marines
Ultimate
fight
Epic
stuff.
Battle Simulator.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Can you put Heretic sprites into that?
That would be fucking cool. I don't know how well sprites work with that game though.
They might.
Maybe if the sprites don't work, the 7-Ups can work. That's science there.
I haven't had Sprite or 7-Up in a while.
Dude, in case anybody doesn't know, Uko and I, we jumped on board the no soda bandwagon
A couple
like
years
a few
back.
years ago, and now whenever I drink any sort of soda, it feels really naughty, like I'm engaging like as if I were someone who had extreme religious convictions about like not putting it in the pooper or something like that, and then I was like, oh, but I'm putting it in the pooper now. That's the way it feels.
Wow. I don't know if I would go that far.
What? You don't feel kind of naughty?
I don't
when you,
pour
when
7-Up into my butt.
I'm not pouring 7-Up in my butt.
Oh, it was a metaphor.
Yeah, it's a metaphor, not a megaphor.
Hey,
I don't even know.
that joke was kind of a stretch.
Yes. Okay. Where's my insanity wand? There we go. I gotta use the Did they like shoot my insanity? Oh, it only goes.
Dude.
So. I was like, how do I get in?
My entire intention was just to joke about the 7-Up enema for a second. But can you imagine how uncool a carbonated enema would be?
It might feel really bubbly and exciting though.
What if it caused an embolism?
Don't hate on the carbonated enema.
Okay. Physicians of YouTube, could you injure yourself with a carbonated enema?
Don't trust physicians of YouTube. That's a guaranteed way to end up dying of cancer.
Let's be real here. It's not as if they say, oh no, it's totally safe, I'm gonna pump some 7-Up into my butt. This is not actionable intelligence.
No one should be trusting. No one should be trusting
YouTube doctors.
the quote doctors
not
of
even
the
that
internet.
really dreamy one. What has the Ask Me Anything channel?
You mean Dr. Mike? You mean
That's
Dr.
the
Mike? Dr. Mike. It's not that I don't trust that he's an actual doctor.
I just don't want him practicing medicine on the YouTube.
I don't trust someone's an actual doctor unless I can unless I care enough to be sure that I'm actually going to their practice. And he's probably lived somewhere in the Northeast or something like that. So that's just, aside from the whole whether or not somebody's really a doctor, there's the whole thing about whether somebody's really a lawyer. And then what do they often say is an acronym for
I am not a lawyer.
I mean, they claim it's an initialism, but they say it's an acronym. And the thing is, the difference between an initialism and an acronym is an initialism, you say it like FBI, and an acronym, you say it like YOLO. That's the
Or
but the
NASA.
thing is, they say I am not a lawyer or IANAL. But to me, I don't think it's an initialism. I think it's an acronym, and they're saying IANAL. That's then
we've come full circle back into
then
the
of course
butt.
they say I am not your lawyer, which I guess that's I-annual or something like that, which isn't nearly as fun. That's
I anal annually.
That's
Say that 5
anal
times
annual.
fast.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
We always circle backward into the butt.
Always circle back.
Because we started out with talking about 7-Up enemas.
Dude, you don't want what comes out of your butt circling backward into the butt. That's how you end up with like second pass feces.
Ew.
The
Okay,
second pass through the ass.
The real mad lad thing would be to mix 7-Up and Sprite and then put it in your butt.
You know,
he's
the
a mad
different
man.
corporations that produce 7-Up and Sprite, they're like, our products are nothing alike.
Also, Mountain Dew.
Wait, Mountain Dew? You meant Mountain Dew?
No, I mean you mount it.
What about Balls? Dude, does Balls still exist?
I think Balls, the guarana-based caffeine super beverage,
I
better exist.
I could totally go for some Balls.
I could smash some balls right now.
Yeah, Uko will put
I
up
could
a
suck
picture.
some balls.
Uko will put a picture of balls up for everybody. So, and not the demonetizing type of balls.
No, the blue balls.
Yeah, the blue.
We're talking about blue balls.
Yup.
Well, they also have white balls. I
Yes.
forgot. Were they decaffeinated?
They also have minty balls, or at least they used to have minty balls.
Yeah. Dude, I literally, as sad as I was when CompUSA went out of business and the cheap balls went away, I was sadder before that when they stopped selling the mints. Because I was addicted to those
level
things.
in this game that doesn't have keys. 'Cause I have yet to see a singular key here.
You're right. There's just a series of buttons.
That'd be a whole world gone topsy turvy. So,
but yeah,
where
if
the
y'all
fuck am I searching for now?
y'all never drank balls,
everybody deserves to taste some balls.
But here's the thing: it's weird about balls, right? That when they're ice cold, they're delicious.
But
You
when
let
they're-
the balls get
don't-
warm in your
don't drink-
mouth.
Don't drink warm balls. That's
The
that's
sensation of warm balls in your mouth. There's something fuzzy and off-putting about it.
no.
I keep
no.
riding the balls joke.
Yes. You know, sometimes when you have a YouTube channel, you get this weird feeling like, have I diverged in some way from the original way that has having the YouTube channel changed me and how I behave? And then suddenly you spend like half a video talking about nothing but balls, and then
And you're like, no,
then
I'm
you're like,
fine.
Yep, everything's back to the
It's
way
all
it used to
good.
be. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexy thumbs up button. Spicy Waffle signing out.